Hey guys, it's Charles Almighty Wraith, and this is Unscripted. So, before we get started, it's on topic and everything, but uh, one of the main things behind Game Warriors when I felt led to do this was to dispel the stigma that gamers have as being uh, non-productive members of society, people who live in their mother's basements, kids who don't have any abilities and stuff like that, and you know things like that. But also, the stigma of gaming was the one thing that held me back for a while. Is the fact that the online gaming community is known for being toxic. Um, in regards of how we treat each other. People who are there just to play the game, they may be new to it, and uh, a lot of people, will insult them and everything else. And, there's a difference between friendly um, and playful uh, picking on with your friends and stuff like that. Um, I got if some people didn't know me and some of my friends, they would think that we absolutely hated each other with the way we talk to each other. But that's because we have that rapport. You can't do that with everybody. Um, so when I play online against people that or with people that I'm not familiar with, I don't treat them like that. You know, if if I'm playing a video game with Adam and everything else, and I call him an idiot for something he does or something along that lines, or if he insults me for something I did that was stupid, no hard feelings there, you know. Um, Perfect example. Several years back, um, I was playing online with a friend of mine, and we hadn't played together since for almost a decade, and he's gotten really good at a particular game, and he wanted me to join in with his friends. He spoke very highly of me and everything else, which put a lot of pressure on me. But they all knew that I was new to that game, and especially on the online feature of it, so they were all helpful. And that's the way the community should be. Now, the reason why I bring all this up, and is because of in at the end of August, I think it was August 26th, at a Madden tournament, some guy, and I'm not gonna name names because I don't want to be misquoted or anything like that, um, shot and killed two people and injured, I want to say 11 more. Uh, but and I'm not going to debate gun laws or anything of that nature, because you know we don't know all the circumstances and everything else. And I'm not here to, you know, I'm not a professional as far as any type of psychology or anything of that nature. So we're not going to delve into that. What I am going to delve into the fact that I'm a gamer and I'm someone who is passionate about helping others. So, um, I was watching, I believe it was IGN that was doing a live stream, or maybe it was EA, and they were holding a fundraiser slash memorial type thing going on, for those affected at the at this tragedy. And uh, I was getting I try not to read a whole lot of the comments and stuff like that because I know there's trolls in there and everything. But um and getting comments like from non-gamers that were insulting uh the things that were going on, they aggravate me. But um I understand that, they don't know something, so therefore it's easy for them to make fun of or whatever. Um, they don't realize all of the positive stuff that comes from gaming and, improved hand-eye coordination, better social interaction with people that play online. For someone that may be socially awkward in public, uh, you know, uh, and for some people who are shut in, that that is their only line of communication and everything. They don't understand that. And as gamers, it is our responsibility to um educate them, and let them know that we are fathers and mothers, kids. We're productive members of society that help give back to our community, that work, that you know we're not this stigma of what gamers used to be labeled. There's I know doctors that play. I know um, uh, police officers that play. I met a lot of people in my previous job that were gamers and were very productive members of society. So as gamers, that falls on us. But then you have going back to the toxic people, and this is why it's so hard for us to defend gamers, is because of this type of group of people. And granted, those that are familiar with gamers and stuff like that, they know that that's not all of us. I was reading comments, and one guy stated that he was not supporting it because he gives EA enough money through their microtransactions. Um, and another guy was talking about making fun of the guy's hair. Another one was making fun of his race, and another one was making fun of this, that, or the other. And they were popping off these comments left and right, which really, to me, tainted the whole atmosphere of what they were attempting to do. And we, and nobody, people were laughing and, jumping on the bandwagon with them and stuff like that. Um, but there was one person, um, uh, besides me, that had made a comment about uh, their toxic nature, and that this was definitely not the time nor place for it. You know, uh, guys, we need to be that voice. We need to um, and do it respectfully. Don't engage with them once it becomes a very hostile uh, conversation, because then you were just hurting your cause. But do it respectfully, and politely. And this person that I was talking about, they did so very, very well. Um, and once it kind of got heated, she just stopped. So, guys, like I said, there's a difference between, like I said, there's a difference between joking with your friends and playing around with them and being a bully. There is. I mean, uh, and for some people that, if that's some that line is something that's hard for you to tread and you're gonna do that, maybe you should just take a step back, or not engage in conversations and stuff like that, because unfortunately, those people that get that type of harassment and stuff like that from people they don't know, they may need encouragement. They may be getting that same type of stuff from the people they know in real life, um, and it may trigger them to do something tragic. So be mindful of what you say and what you do when you're playing with other people. Let's give the gaming community a better name, a better reputation. You know, it was amazing to see so many people um, uh, showing support for this particular cause and everything else. And it was sad that it had to be uh, held, but it was great that the gaming community, celebrities, professional gamers, commentators, all this type of stuff, and those of us that just play games because we enjoy games come together to support a great cause. And that's what we should be all about. So, guys, um, it's I really don't know what else to say about that. Just be mindful. And guys, until next time, this is Charles Almighty Ray saying, stay awesome.